Am I the asshole for telling my cheating wife a day before our daughter's graduation that I would be divorcing her? My wife and I have been married for 20 years and we have a daughter who's 18. She graduated high school a few months ago. Around 6 years ago, I found out that my wife was cheating on me and having an affair which lasted for a couple of months. I really wanted to divorce, but my wife was really remorseful. She quit her job, she started going to therapy, she promised all reconciliation steps I asked for. Ultimately, I did decide to stay with my wife for her sake, and for our family's sake too. For around 5 years, everything was actually going great, and we had date nights, romantic vacations, and we really loved each other. However, on the 6th year, the whole thing resurfaced back on my mind, and I just couldn't get my mind off it. I finally made my decision after a particular line from my sister struck a chord with me. She said, "Would you really want to use the gift of life and spend it with someone who had betrayed you so badly?" She told me this a couple of days before my daughter's graduation, and that's when I finally decided I couldn't do it anymore. A day before my daughter's graduation, I informed my wife of my decision and told her that I would be filing for divorce soon. My wife was shocked, and she cried a lot and told me she would do anything, but I told her that my decision was final. My daughter's graduation in itself was great, and I was really proud of my daughter. And my wife seemed happy too, but my daughter could sense something was wrong and asked me why her mom seemed down and trying to fake a smile. I told her not to worry about it and to just enjoy the day. The next day, however, I told my daughter I would be filing for divorce, and my daughter seemed shocked. She said how I could do this to her mom before graduation, and that's why her mom couldn't enjoy the graduation. I told her it's none of her business, but we'll both always love her regardless. My wife and I are now going through divorce proceedings. Am I the asshole? Reply, you're the asshole. You could have waited a few days. Also, if you were happy, why did you let that line from your sister affect you so much? Are you easily influenced by others? Is the appearance of having always had a perfect marriage so important to you? Isn't the point to get a deeper and deeper understanding of the other person and ourselves? OP's answer, it wasn't just that line, and it wasn't a spur of the moment thing. I was dwelling on it for the past year or so and talking it out with my sis. She told me that it was finally time I put myself first, and that I deserved to be with someone who would unconditionally love me, someone who would be there for me through thick and thin, and someone who would never betray me. Reply, I would have waited a bit after her graduation, since you already waited so long. Her graduation was marred due to her mom having to fake joy. Your daughter clearly picked up on it. Now, she finds out the day after, further marring her memory of that day. You're not the asshole for deciding on a divorce, but your timing was a bit asshole-ish. OP's answer, I just wanted to be honest and transparent with my wife once I made the decision. I was also able to enjoy my daughter's graduation, and a huge weight had been lifted off my shoulders. My daughter's graduation day was the proudest day of my life. Reply, wait. OP has found a girlfriend and is doing the very thing he's leaving her for now, with the benefit of zero child support. OP's answer, no, not really. I'm not even looking to date right now. Reply, are you having a midlife crisis? You forgave her. You waited 6 years? Did a young chick make it so these memories resurfaced? And then you made the graduation about the divorce. Your daughter will forever remember that. Yes, you're the asshole. OP's answer, my daughter did have a really good time, and the graduation party was great too. We took lots of pictures, and I'm sure she will remember the day fondly. The next day, however, I told my daughter about the divorce because she kept asking me about why her mom seemed so down. I did not really want to break the news to her so soon after graduation, but I really had no choice because she wanted to know the truth. My daughter, of course, was really sad about hearing it, and she even broke down in tears, but divorce is just a part of life, and both me and her mom still love her. She is at college now, and I'm sure she'll get over it soon, and I don't really have a midlife crisis or some other woman. I'm not even looking to date, at least for the next few years. Update. Am I the asshole for telling my cheating wife a day before our daughter's graduation that I would be divorcing her? My daughter called me last night and told me she came across the post I had posted, and after reading my comments, she asked how I could be so cruel to her mom. She then told me she was going to temporarily go low contact with me. I did tell her I know she's going through a lot and I'll always be there for her, but I'll respect her decision to go low contact. So that's not really the best news, but life does move on. Reply, man, I just don't understand how this dumpster fire keeps burning.